Hi, my name's Dave Adams. Welcome to Good Game, Better Gamers. Over the last couple of weeks, we've looked at a scenario in which my aunt and uncle came to tensions over a game of Get Bit. Now, during the tensions, my auntie accused my uncle of being mean for choosing the same numbers as her, even though it was clear to all of us that he couldn't really have known which numbers she was going to choose. But that's not to say that these situations are intended to be rational. Often what occurs when we get heightened emotions is we jump to conclusions about what's happening. These are called perspective judgments. Our judgments don't tend to be based on the actual events or the reality of the situation, but in high emotional times, we tend to ignore what the reality of the situation is and lead to conclusions which are often false. Instead of stopping and rationalizing the situation and trying to see it as just another unfortunate confluence of events, instead her emotions led her to make judgments that were not really fair. One of the things that we can do to manage perspective judgments is when we feel that heightened emotion and when we feel like we're jumping to conclusions during a situation, is to try and have some questions that we can ask that allow us to step back and to consider what's really going on. We can ask such questions as, what's really happening? What are the details of the situation? Who's in control? Or what can be done to bring a resolution? Now, I tend to use academic language like that with these questions because it helps me to realize that it's not meant to be an emotional situation, but a thoughtful one. And it engages my brain when I need to control my heart. It gives me a chance to gain some perspective on the situation and to see, well, am I really in control? Am I blaming the person for things that they aren't actually in control of? And it starts to pull me out of my emotional state and to start to calm down and to realize the situation as it is. Next week, we're going to talk about fairness. I've been Dave Adams. Enjoy your breakfast.